Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. I hope that you can hear me. I thought we would have a look through a movie guide. And specifically The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey. I have to say that my preference is with The Lord of the Rings, the trilogy, but I can appreciate The Hobbit as well. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, official movie guide by Brian Sibley. So we have Gandalf taking all the attention on this cover. Played by Sir Ian McKellen. Looking very wise. And with his very, very impressive beard. Wow. It's a very atmospheric picture. We see Gandalf in his robes and his staff. And a glimpse of the sun behind him. A very familiar sight. Hobbiton. Oh, someone's got that washing out there. Peter Jackson, the man we have to thank for bringing Tolkien's masterwork to the screen. And he has a quote here from Peter Jackson. question was, who are we going to get to direct this movie? I guess it was at this point that I began to rethink whether or not I could take it on. In the end, I said to myself, if I were going to make a film of The Hobbit, then it would have to be a film that I wanted to see and one I could enjoy directing. I then had to decide how I could make that process as enjoyable, and finally made the decision that I was going to be the same filmmaker I had been on The Lord of the Rings, but was simply returning to Middle-earth to tell a new story. I nearly lost you there again. Sorry about that. A long expected journey. Wow. It is 4 a.m. on a chilly spring morning in Wellington, New Zealand, but Stone Street Studios is a hive of activity. Wow. It certainly looks so. You see so much darkness in the Lord of the Rings films and The Hobbit that when you get a glimpse of Hobbiton and the greenery, you do get this feeling of comfort. Just pretend that you can't see the film crew in the background. There we go. I hope you're more comfortable there. They always look so cozy inside the Hobbit houses. Such quirky and quaint furniture and doors and windows. Wow. This is quite a glorious sight. proportioned and just as it should be for the residents of Hobbiton. I love the small 2 windows on the side. And the tiled floor. And the glorious sunlit countryside beyond. Jackson returns to Middle Earth. In quotes, it was really only unexpected circumstances that put me back in the driver's seat, but having ended up there, I'm really enjoying myself. They're having a jolly old time here. In this scene we can see Peter Jackson and Martin Freeman prepare for one of Bilbo's earliest scenes. There's a nice fireplace in the background. And the stove. They make their tasty dinners. So much green. And, a fresh exploration of Middle Earth. A beautifully decorated, detailed Hobbit market outside the Green Dragon Inn. The Hobbit with the furrowed brow. Bilbo Baggins is on the run. He is hurtling down a hillside along with 13 dwarves, dodging between tall pine trees, and he is looking rather worried. has just yelled that they are about to be attacked by wargs. Oh dear. He looks very smart here. I don't know if these are his smartest clothes, but he looks very smart to me. Nice little waistcoat. Kind of yellowy gold. And a kind of greeny grey scarf or neckerchief. I'm not sure what they would call that. And as usual, mop of hair. Oh my goodness. What's going on here? We have a dwarf barbecue. This is an interesting view to show you the scale. You have Gandalf standing in at 5'11". Bilbo at 4'11" and a half inches. He won't let you forget about that half inch. Thorin at 5 foot. A Goblin King at 10 foot. Oh my goodness. And then they gradually get smaller. Thorin looking rather broody. He's long with his long hair. I wonder what shampoo he uses. No, he probably uses twigs to comb his hair. No Gandalf built with him. He maintains his beard. tickets to Middle-earth. All those actors who have come back are having a blast, says Peter Jackson. We never had any trouble in their coming back because they didn't think they'd ever get to play those roles again. How wonderful. To have had such an epic few years making The Lord of the Rings, and they probably created quite good friendships, to then receive the phone call to ask if you would like to kind of do it all over again. I'm sure they were very pleased with that. Galadriel in a flowing white, almost bald at the bottom. There's that beard again. I hope you don't mind me stroking your beard, Gandalf. Just it was looking a little bit unruly. But your hair is looking quite tidy, so we don't need to do much with that. Getting fit for filming. As an actor, you'd be a fool not to have horse riding written down amongst the things you can do. I always lie about those things. At the audition, Peter asked, "What do you like with a sword and a horse?" I said, "Mate, brilliant. I can jump on cattle and gallop them anywhere. Just give me a whip and a sword. Slay everything." I couldn't do anything. Never even held a sword in my life. I think that may be a quote from Aidan Turner. This is a breathtaking scene. We can see so many hobbits mask the brown. I would like to have a dress like this. It's very ethereal. Some watercolors and artwork by John Howe. I love these pointy shoes. Round and round. Knock knock. Who's there? The remnants of a hearty meal. Hello, old friend, my precious. Andy Serkis did an amazing job playing Gollum. animals have an amazing synergy with nature. They ebb and flow like a piece of seaweed in the ocean. They move in a way like a wind that passes through the trees and disappears. It comes and goes. Their movements are very simple, but uniquely beautiful and graceful at the same time. Hair-raising tales from Middle Earth. I doubt anybody had their own hair in The Hobbit. Radagast, the wizard who talks to the animals. Oh, let's straighten you up so we can see this terrifying fellow properly. So this is an extra who has been transformed into one of the orcs, and it's showing Tammy Lane, who is the prosthetic supervisor, turning this gentleman into this lovely orc. With some very pointed teeth and a rather strong chin. Just a little bit McKellen and all the principal cast and filmmakers who share filmmaking secrets and tales of what it was actually like making movie magic in Middle-earth. I kept saying to myself, this could make a great movie. Of course, it never occurred to me